What's up, YouTube fans? Here we are again at another attempt for a long form video. We're over here at a company called CR Plastics, and we're going to put in some silo pads for some new silos that are going to be installed here. The boys are pouring out a little slab over there. Not too much, 30 meters, 40 meters. Let's go on over there and take a look at exactly what they're doing. We've got a big pour coming up next week. I'm hoping you guys are going to tune in for that. That's roughly 250 to 300 meters for a manure storage pit. So lots on the go right now. It's the end of the year season push for us up here in Canada. I don't know about you guys down in the States, but up here it gets cold as hell in the winter. So let's go over there and see what the boys are doing. All right, so we got lots of action here. We got all the toys. Not all of them, but quite a few. We got Big Booty Judy. We got Bob the mini excavator. Of course, we got our beautiful lumber rack. And of course, we've got Dufferin Concrete on site. We've got my Owen, my nephew, on the power buggy, or the Georgia buggy, as you guys like to call her, or my buddy Grub Mud likes to call her. There's Owen right there. We're laying her down. It's not too much of a slab here, but it's something, right? Let's go over here and check in with Charlie and Nick. We're doing a little screed action here. We're gonna vibra screed this one once we get into her a bit. So this is pretty much what's going on here, right? Little pad for this silo. It's to collect shavings of plastic so the environment of Canada doesn't give this company any more grief. And of course, we've got two more big silos going in over there, and we're hoping to bang those out within a 3 or 4 day time frame. Should be kind of cool. So let's go over here. We've got Charlie Barnes. Say hello, Charlie Barnes. Woo-hoo. Charlie Barnes, Nicky Tricks on the 1s and 2s, and of course my nephew Owen. All these boys drive me nuts, but at the end of the day, we're a big family. So I don't really know what else to tell you. It's not a very long video. I guess I could put my GoPro on if I could figure out how to work it. So I'd just like to give a shout out again to Grub Mud, and of course Grumpy Old Concrete Guy. Once again, fish, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that float. It's a one of a kind, custom, hand float the Grumpy Old Concrete Guy made me. I will never use it. I intend to put it above the doorway of the shop, and it's going to be kind of a good luck charm as we go into battle. I will touch it every time. It's probably one of the most humbling gifts I've ever gotten because of the thought that went into it. So let's get into this a little bit more here. I don't really know what to show you. I'm not much of a talker. I'm more of a worker. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna fill in these two sections, and we're gonna go back, and then we're gonna come around the outside like Eminem says. We're gonna fill this in, and of course work back that way. This buggy here works mint. I guess you guys call them Georgia buggies. Up here we call them mud buggies, and that's what we call them. They're good little units. We like to use pumps, but in this application, obviously, we can't use a pump. Look at these boys. These boys are just thugging it out, just giving her. I'm very blessed to have the people working for me that I do. I'm gonna try to get you some more videos of our concrete crew because without them, we are nothing. We're a big family here, and they're a team, and the concrete crew does a boatload of work, but they don't get enough recognition because I'm not there all the time because I'm with these animals. So let's see what Nicky can do over here. Oh, he's got the big float out. He thinks he can handle the big float. I don't know. Like, you guys tell me. You guys tell me. All right, Nicky. Let's see what you got on the float. We're gonna find out right now if YouTube world thinks you can handle the big boy. Oh, she's a bit wet today. Incoming, here she comes, hot load. Fill his boots. Yeah, baby, dump her in. Lots of action going on here today. There's what Nikki's laying down. I think it's gonna work. I think we'll pass. This is just gonna be a quick broom finish. Nothing fancy here, nothing decorative. It's an 8-inch slab. Sorry, I keep tripping over all this mesh here. Driving me a bit nuts. Oh, and of course the boys leave my brand new string line here. See what I mean by they drive me nuts? Yeah, I'll just take that. So, this is kind of what we're dealing with up here in Canada. This is kind of the lay of the land. We live out in the country. We're from a rural community, and I don't know what else to say to you. I've got Nick over there who's doing the floating. He's worked for us for about 4 years, and to be honest with you, he's been with me since the conception of this company. When we started, I talked my buddy Charlie Barnes into coming and working for me just recently. I'm moving out of the big city of Toronto to come down here and hang out with the farm boys. So that's pretty much the gist of that. I don't know what else to say other than I'm having boat. It's pretty fun what we do, I feel. Others may disagree. Of course, big shout out to Dufferin Concrete for their impeccable service every time. They're always there for you. And over the years, I've become friends with many of the drivers as well as the salespeople at Dufferin Concrete. I couldn't speak any more highly of that company. So if you have an opportunity to use them, please support them. They've got good product, good material, and a quality price. That one's for you, Lindsay. Give you a little plug there. All right, let's see what Nikki Tricks is up to now. Getting on the 1 and 2. Yes, sir. Ground's starting to get a bit wet up here. We've had copious amounts of rain in the last couple of days. So it's been an ongoing struggle. After we finish up here today, my nephew and I will go back out to the farm project and we will continue doing the subgrade for the manure pad. I should do a video of the new excavator we got. I was fortunate enough and blessed enough to be able to get a new 6-ton excavator, and it's quite a blessing to have that. For a guy that started with 2 rakes and a shovel, the only explanation I have for that is God. I'm a big believer in a higher power, greater than myself. That's the only explanation. I think I just saw the next load coming in here. We're getting her. Get her, boys, get her. Yes, sir. So when we do these silo pads, they're gonna be, I think, I don't know, 30 feet by, I think 12 across. I'd have to check the print for sure. They're gonna be 4 feet deep, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Obviously, we're gonna have boatloads of mesh in there, or steel, 15mm rebar. Yeah, it should be pretty easy, pretty simple. There we go. So we're into it. I wish I could show you the final product. I haven't really figured out how to do this on my phone. I'm gonna delve deeper into using the GoPro. None of my children will help me figure it out. I don't know why. Maybe they don't love me. But I am gonna try to figure that out so I can always show you finished products of our job and exactly what the outcome of those jobs were. In the meantime, I better get my boots on. I gotta get the power screed and we gotta lay this down. Oh, one more thing. To everyone who's subscribed to us, thank you so very much. We've finally reached over 500 subscribers which is to me quite a thing, because the way this YouTube thing started was I told my children I'd become YouTube famous, and they of course rolled their eyes. However, I'm going to strive for that. I find it kind of funny, and I find it even kind of funny that we've reached 500 subscribers. It's quite a blessing. So having said that, I better get my rubber boots on. I better be a team player. I better help the boys out. God bless you all. Stay strong, keep the faith, and never, ever give up.